All right, y'all. It's EG1 Ezra's Garage. Wanted to give y'all a quick Palmetto State Armory JAKL overview. Had it now for a little bit, and I think it's very important for me, a Carolina guy, a Palmetto State guy, to give you viewers at home some very good information. I also wanted to show off what I've been able to do with my build, let you know what you can do for yours. I've got some things on order and some plans already set, and I just wanted to go over that with y'all. But I'm a subscriber of another YouTuber, gun tuber, and his channel. Shout outs to Average Gun Guy. I commented on Average Gun Guy's post that he made about the Palmetto State Armory JAKL, where he was saying that he had a 13.7. And I let him know that the size of his rifle is not a 13.7, it's actually a 14.5. He did respond, and I like getting responses from other gun tubers. And I'm not really gonna get deep into it. Yet, the response I got was, it's a 13.7. Well, being that I own a 13.7, I wanted to show y'all the 13.7 is gonna have, and I'm gonna turn it a little bit this way. The 13.7 is gonna have the pin and welded muzzle device. You cannot change this. It's also gonna have the gas block that's adjustable poking out of the rail. Any other configuration is a shorter or longer configuration. I want to be able to explain. The shorter configurations are built the same way, where the adjustable gas block is visible at the end of the rail. That's the position for the gas blocks. Anything longer than that, you'll have a recessed gas block. Still adjustable. It will be recessed within the rail, and there's a cutout for you to make that adjustment on the fly for your rifle. So what I'm really getting at is, we Carolina people get this stuff firsthand. When they make their announcement, most of us have already tuned in, been by one of their locations, seen it on the shelf, had it in our hand. I've had an upper hand on doing research on this for a very long time. And I'm not knocking my Average Gun Guy. I really like his content. But I just had a dead giveaway on why he doesn't have a 13.7. It's just a dead giveaway. So I'm not saying anything about him and his content. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna double back and watch this video. You can tag him if you feel the need be. But I'll say this. I like the man's content. I'm a subscriber of his content. And I think he's got one badass rifle. So do I. This is the 13.7 pin and welded now with the cable management intact. This is the Streamlight ProTac Rail Mount System 1, rocking the Sight Mark R-Spec Ultra. We're trying to decide at this very moment if this is going to be the optic that stays with this gun. And the reason why is I have two carbines, one of which does not have an optic on it like this. And I was thinking about putting this back on that carbine because that's where it used to live, and buying another one of these Sight Mark R-Spec Ultras because I found it for $99 as opposed to $119. And I also want you to know they do have a magnifier for $99 to $129. I was going to run the Sight Mark with the magnified optic setup. And that's just going to be my affordable way to get out there, kind of touch things beyond 500 to 700 yards. My thought process is I can still touch things at, say, 3 to 450 with this optic, but it's more of a challenge. I'm personally looking at an LPVO. I like the Leupold Freedom, the VX Freedom. I like a lot of different optics right now, and I'm having a very hard time deciding. So if you are subscribed to YouTube, Ezra's Garage's YouTube channel, please like, share, and comment what optic do you want to see on my Palmetto State JAKL. I'm thinking we're going with the Palmetto State 3.5 pound match grade single stage trigger. Y'all will probably see that, I don't know, a couple months down the line. Still haven't decided if I do want the Geisley Dynamic or the 3-gun trigger from the Geisley. I really do kind of want something with a lightning bow. So that's exactly why I haven't just bought the PSA drop-in. I know I might spend more than double in cost, but if the trigger is more than double reliable and that smooth of a shoot, maybe there's a explanation for that. On the bottom, I'm running the Magpul hand stop with the textured piece, and I might get some more like cover rail cover sections. There is a ambi bolt release for this gun. It's the Phase 5 ambidextrous bolt release, big paddle. Seen it on some SIG products. Someone was running it on an MCX. There's a guy who's got a video on it. Can't remember your YouTube, but I was watching you last night, and you were the motivation behind me getting the Phase 5. That's not on order yet, but it will be soon. So I'm extremely happy with the build, and I just wanted to give y'all that information because it wasn't just him who was making this. It's not a mistake. I'd say an error or a clerical error or whatever. Man, I've seen hundreds of YouTube videos where they're making that error. They got a pistol, they're calling it a 13.7, it's a 10.5. They got a 16, they're calling it a 14.5. Like, Jesus. You know, it's cool that they come out with so many different configurations, and I have yet to hear that any one configuration is better than the other, but I'm very excited and happy about the configuration I got. It's hot down here. All right, so after a little bit of flexing and finessing, I wanted to give y'all another quick update. We updated the cable management a little bit better. Out the way, zip tied out the way. And we updated the position. I told you I would rather have mine in the 11 or 2 o'clock position, and I finally got it there. This way, I've got my hand on the tape switch, out the way of the cables, out the way of the flashlight itself, got a better angle on the flashlight and not interrupting my zero, and knocked off the polymer pick rail section, right, which saved weight off the rifle. This feels a lot lighter right here. Needed that polymer pick rail section for another project. If y'all remember right, the NAC9, I had put the mount for the light up on the top. Nope, I've got my pick rail section back, so it's back at the same 11 or 2 o'clock position I liked in the first place. So all in all, this has been the overview of the Palmetto State JAKL now with the proper Streamlight Rail Mount 1 ProTac. Extremely happy with the setup. And again, I want y'all to know that none of this ever means anything if you don't train, if you don't live action role play, if you don't go out and actually apply the skills you learn. So taking this M-lock piece and getting it to fit, that's a big something. Because at first I thought it wasn't going to work because this isn't a standard AR-15. Well, it did work. And it's also out the way of the gas vents. Very, very slick and, stylish setup. So I might delete my review of the Streamlight Rail Mount 1. I might buy another Rail Mount 1 for a different project and fit it all out and do a whole nother video. But that first video I did may get deleted because I gave you bad information. It just takes some ingenuity, time to find out exactly how you're going to mount all this. I love how they include the 3M tape for the tape switch because realistically, this wasn't getting mounted any other way. I wouldn't want it at the top. A lot of people like it at the top. No, I like it at the side. The side position is fine. Just in case later on, when I do get my M-buses, we'll put the M-bus up top, my pop-up sites. So yeah, I'm a big fan of having my backups. So once again, EG1 Ezra's Garage, thank you for watching to the very end. We love y'all. That's kind of where I'm ending the video, guys. Love y'all, EG1 Ezra's Garage. This has been a Palmetto State Armory JAKL overview. Weapon was always on safe the entire time. Nothing's happening with this. On safe the entire time. Is it clear? Why would it be? Love y'all. EG1 Ezra's Garage. Stay safe, stay dangerous.